Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Brittany Dawn here, and I had one of my little pans out, and I'm like, why don't I make a sheet pan dinner tonight? So I wanted to bring you guys with me to show you how to make one pan sheet pan dinner for 5, 6, even you could possibly feed like 10 people with this. So it's healthy. And it's super easy, guys. So let's see how you make a sheet pan dinner. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I already started cutting the sweet potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and keep chopping. So I'm going to continue to chop these sweet potatoes like this. So this was one sweet potato. I just went ahead and chopped it into halves. And then you're just going to do that. And then you're just going to go ahead and put it on your tray. So let's do, I'm probably going to use about 4 sweet potatoes. Just because I usually eat these for like lunch or whatever. Yeah. So that was 1, 2, yeah, I'm going to use 4. So let's use 4 sweet potatoes, cut them up the same way. So all I did was, and I had already washed these guys, and then I put them back in the bag just because I'm a weirdo like that and have to have them clean. So, chop the ends off. And then all I do is cut these long ways. I don't have my little stand, so I'm trying to hold the thing as I do this. So I'm just going to cut it like this. Long ways. And then flip them over. And then just, again, cube them. So let me cut all these up and then we'll throw them on the sheet pan. Just keep cutting these up really fast. Let's get these chopped. Alright guys, so I went ahead and washed these Brussels sprouts. And I'm just going to set them on the bag so the water doesn't leak everywhere. I already rinsed off my cutting board and my knife. Let's just chop the little ends off that are right here. And then let's cut these straight in half. Just so that they look like this. And then throw those on too. Simple as that, guys. Let's throw these. Cut the ends. Cut them down the halves. And then set them next to the sweet potatoes. So we're going to do this. Again in halves. So they look like this. And just throw them on the sheet. So let me cut all these and then we'll cut the peppers and I'll show you how to place everything and season stuff. Alright guys, so I went ahead and cut the Brussels sprouts and I laid those down next to the sweet potatoes. Now I'm going to cut some red pepper. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to cut them in these long strips, but then I'm going to cut them in, I'm going to cut a few in little tiny pieces just to kind of, so it sticks to the chicken kind of. And then I'm going to leave the rest in long strips. I know it's weird, but the texture and stuff, it helps with like the flavor. I don't know why. So this whole one I'm going to cut in smaller pieces. Not too much smaller, but kind of like this. Okay, now the rest of these I'm just going to do thin strips. So that you have strips that look like this. Kind of like if you're putting them out on a platter or whatever for your guests, like you would normally cut them. Let me rinse this one really quick. Okay. Got this one rinsed. I don't know why I didn't rinse that one before I started. I just cut the top off like this. I know there's an easier method to that chaos, but that's just the way I cut them. So I'm going to keep going and cutting these into strips. And keep going. Okay, so let's get all these cut up into strips, and then I'll show you how I'm going to place the chicken. Okay, so here's the peppers all cut up into the strips, and then the couple of the little chunks down here. So this is how I placed it. I put the sweet potatoes, Brussels sprouts, and then I laid out my chicken here. Super easy, guys. That's all you need to do. Then first, let's see. I'm not going to throw in these bell peppers right away because these 3 items need to cook way longer than these 2 because these will get burnt. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of this Chosen Foods avocado oil. I love this. It has the smoke, you know, temperature 500. So this is great for the oven when you're cooking high heat. So we're going to get some of this. And we're going to drizzle it all over our food. So we're going to put some on our chicken. Put some on these Brussels sprouts. And then be a little bit more generous with the avocado oil on these sweet potatoes. Just because sweet potatoes are stinkers. Okay, and I forgot a couple pieces of chicken. So let's do that. Then we're just going to go in with a little bit of this salt-free onion and herb seasoning for Mrs. Dash. I'm so obsessed with this, guys, on salads, everything. I'm like, it's pretty addicting. Anyways, let's go ahead and sprinkle some of that on the chicken, just like this. This has such great flavor, guys. Put some on the Brussels sprouts, on the sweet potatoes. And then we're going to go in with just the garlic and herb. So we have onion and herb and garlic and herb. I don't know why, but these 2, I love them. So let's go back in again. And hit up all these 2 while we're at it. And then we're done. It already has pepper. It already has everything. You don't need any salt. So let's put the lid back on this. And then we're going to throw this in the oven at 400 degrees. And I'm going to let it cook for about a half an hour. Just so I could turn these and then let it cook for another half an hour. But you guys could just leave this. After the half an hour's up, or around the 40-minute mark, then I'll grab these and I'll throw those in. And I'm not going to put any oil on them. I might just spray a little bit of the avocado spray, but I think I'm just going to leave them alone. So let's go ahead and toss this in. Easy. Dinner's done. You don't have to worry about it. Throw it in the oven and leave it in there. So that's it, guys. I'll show you what it looks like at around the halfway mark when I turn everything around. And then I'll show you guys when we're finished. So here it is around the 30-minute mark. So I'm just going to go ahead and give these a turn. And then stick it back in for another 30 minutes. So I went ahead and added the peppers and turned those around, and I'm going to throw it back in the oven for 30 minutes. Okay, guys, so it's roughly been another 30 minutes. Brussels sprouts look gorgeous. Sweet potatoes. Chicken, I'm going to check the temperature on this chicken. This chicken should be 165 or higher. So I'm going to check that right now and see if it's done. So that's it, guys. Thanks for coming to cook with me. And that is our finished product. Our 1 sheet pan dinner for the night. And that is chicken with roasted vegetables. And I hope you guys like it and hope you guys cook it at home. If you do, comment down below and let me know how you guys liked it or how your kids liked it. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time. Peace.